guys, let me tell you about Health with TRUreporting. It's about collagen and how important it is. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body and is essentially the glue that holds you together. In fact, after the age of 20, people produce about 12% less collagen in their skin each decade. That is very serious. For some, it's an even greater decline. This means that by the time you're middle-aged, like so many of us are, you could be producing less than half of the collagen that you did in your youth. Even worse, various lifestyle factors you have made and have been exposed to, like poor diet, smoking, pollution, stress, and excessive sun exposure, could make it even worse. So visit my page at www.healthwithtruereporting.com and secure your supply of the best collagen on the market that I trust. Link is in the description box below. It helps repair your health and your hair to make it look shiny and young looking again, supports joint flexibility, strengthens nails, teeth, and gums, promotes strong, healthy muscles, tendons, and ligaments, promotes stronger bones, supports digestive health. Guys, go to www.healthwithtruereporting.com. Get your collagen. You're going to feel 10 times better, and I have some right here. So don't think that I'm playing around. Thanks, guys, and enjoy the podcast. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to July. Welcome to the Great Awakening. Welcome to TRUreporting. This is a live call-in show. We take calls throughout the show. If you've never been here before, you've come to the right spot. This I can tell you. Guys, I hope you're having a beautiful evening. I really am glad that you're here. It means a lot to me. I appreciate the support, the love, the togetherness. This is what Americans need. This is what people worldwide need. We have a lot of Australians in the chat. We get people from the Netherlands, from Germany, from all over the place, Spain. We're all come here together because this platform is your platform. What I created is for us. This is what it's here for. Tracy Wu from Hong Kong, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Tracy Wu. I hope things are okay where you are. Listen, guys, I was just thinking about a lot of stuff today. We're going to go over the Q posts. We're going to go over some articles. We're going to do the calls and everything like that. But what I really need you to do, I need you right now to subscribe to TRUreporting 2.0. The mods will put the link in the description, or in the chat, rather. Also, I'm going to need you to follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. You guys are killing it on Twitter. I really appreciate it. Those links will be dropped as well. And finally, the best way to support this channel, as it has been demonetized. I make zero money from doing this. So for this to step up, for this to stay alive, to make it through to the election, you guys have got to hit that Patreon up. I would really appreciate it. So many of you have done this. And I'm totally blessed. I'm totally taken back from it. You guys are incredible. So thank you. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for supporting me and what we do here. I really appreciate you believing in what I do. Guys, I kind of had I feel like I had like an epiphany or something earlier today. And I kind of went on like a little tweet rant. I was just kind of throwing out tweets left and right, because sometimes when that stuff comes to my head, that spur of the moment thought, you're like, before I forget this, I've got to throw this out. I've got to throw this out. And it seems like everything that's happening right now, it's happened before. It's just that with what's happening, I mean, people have tried to overthrow countries, but now it's technology based. We're in a new age, and we're watching a cataclysmic event, a boxing match, if you will, a heavyweight boxing match of good and evil, like of pure love and of pure darkness. The most beautiful thing ever, just anything that you can imagine that's perfect and pure is crashing up against something that is so dark and heinous that we cannot even wrap our minds around it. I don't think we can wrap our minds around either or. And this is colliding within the energy of this planet. I believe that this planet was of light, and I believe that it was conquered. I believe it was, I don't know. I believe that this place was conquered, and now light is winning it back. But we are feeling it. We're not necessarily, we're watching it on the physicality of it through these riots, through these arguments and the shootings and the autonomous zones and all of this stuff. We're watching the physicality of it. We're also seeing, on the flip side of that, the energy of it all. The energy is so crazy because of how it's affecting us as people. So whatever we project out into the ether, out into this energy that we all are a part of, that's what we're feeling it. We're feeling it as empaths. And it's I don't know, you come to a loss of words with it. But we'll get to the Q post, guys. I understand. But I think that light's here in some form of wave, some form of entity. I don't know. But it's here, and I really believe that it's here to save us as we save ourselves. And I think a lot of people are going to get left behind. I think a lot of people are going to they're not going to completely understand what's going on. And I just think that we together, having this, that we can come and talk about this kind of stuff, is so important. Because I don't think there's many channels out there that do this. I don't think there are. So it's really unique. I think that it was created because it needed to be created. I don't know. I mean, we're all in the image of God. We're all in the image of the Creator. And maybe I think that He gives people ways to set things up to help and benefit people. And then I think this is one of them. This is one of the things. I don't know how or why or, what made me do this. It's just like a feeling that comes over. Ozdog _ yeah, Star Wars was a documentary. The Force is real, very real. There's so much truth in those 3 movies, 4, 5, 6, I believe. So much truth. It's nuts. It's absolutely. It's nuts. I'm sorry. It's not nuts. It's just so over our heads, and I think we're all trying to tap into it. But what we're trying to tap into is us as one. We're trying to tap in and understand what we're creating. And it's intense. It's intense. Guys, we're going to go over some of these posts. I have not read them. I just haven't. I've kind of taken a day off somewhat. And I don't know, just trying to refocus on things. I'm thinking of ideas. Me, the Punisher, and Stop to Go, or we're going to be creating a show. I already told you guys about that. We're super stoked about it. I'm just trying to expand. I'm trying to evolve with this channel. I'm trying to bring new things to you. It's just a work in progress. It will always be a work in progress. That's just what these channels are. It is. It is what it is, Will you address the last president tweet? Lots of people don't understand. So that tweet is doing really well. There's a book that's out there, The Last President. I believe it's 1889 or 1901, something like that. Let's look. right here. Images of the Last Book, 1900, or The Last President by Ingersoll Lockwood. And right here. I'm guessing that this is what it is. Maybe later. Get out of here. There had been a strange prophecy put forth by someone, and it had made its way into the daily journals and had been laughingly or seriously commented upon. According to the political tone of the paper or the passing humor of the writer, that the 4th of March 1897 would never dawn upon the American people. There was something very curious and uncanny about the prediction, and what actually happened was not qualified to loosen the fearful intention of public anxiety. For the day literally and truly never dawned upon the city of Washington, and well deserved an historical name, the Dawnless Day. At 6 o'clock, the hour of daybreak, such an impenetrable pall of clouds overhung the city that there came no signs of the day. The gathering crowds could plainly hear the plaintive cries and lamentations put up in the Negro quarters of the city. Not until nearly 9 o'clock did the light cease to shine in darkness. The darkness began to comprehend it. This pretty much means in days. And this will be the last president. Some say it's prophecy. Some say it's hearsay. Some say it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. According to the learned Don Fum's manuscript, Don Fum, The Marvelous Underground Journey of Baron Trump. This is the precursor to The Last President. These are the things that I tweet because it's nuts. It's just nuts. I just don't know what's to come. I don't know. I think that I did say a cancel word, but I don't know. Who cares? It's like X-Gen, I hear you respectfully. I have different views. That's fine. That's fine. That's what we're here for. That's why it's open forum, right? I don't know if it's end times. I don't know what this is. Things are so different, and because maybe things have these weather phenomenons and stuff have happened, but we just never had everyone with cameras, everything, in our face all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every second, every minute, everything's being recorded. So when all this kind of stuff happens, it's in your face. I don't know. It's mind blowing. I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything too. I'm trying to just think that, is this a period of where we go into pure darkness and then we come out golden? We come out differently. That we come out in like a new, like it's almost like a new day, like a brand new day happens. And then things change. I would hope. It'll bake your noodle for sure, Reese Roar says. I agree. Rare. It's nuts. And a lot of people aren't, I don't know, Ray J, we're in the harvest? What do you mean by that? Like ascension or something? Let me know. 3,600 year cycle? Dude, I don't want to ever come back here, Barry Powell. I don't ever want to come back here. I don't know. It's been completely transformed. And I know we're transforming it back into something better. But it's like, it's just a matter of time because that's how duality works. Duality works that way, that you have a winner and a loser, and then sometimes the loser comes back. Right? It's a back and forth, constant, again, a constant battle of light and dark. It's always like that. And it will forever be like that because of universal law. But again, I just feel like we're not far from some really, really crazy things getting into the news, and I don't know how the news is going to handle it. I don't know what their game plan is. I don't know what their arsenal is. I don't know. But when all this stuff starts coming out about Barry Soetoro, and all this stuff starts coming out about, like, these people are actually, in trial settings. I mean, you think this is bad now. And I mean, this is, if we're going to get a former president arrested, I mean, what is the timeline of that? What would the timeline be of that? And if it's bad now, and this is going on, and it's just like throwing gasoline onto a fire, I tweeted this out, I can't even begin to think what it's going to be like in 1 year. I can't even imagine it. It's either going to be way worse, or it's going to be way better, or it's just going to be still it could just, I don't know, be the same. I don't know. That's the thing that I wish I could see into the future and determine what it would be. Because it's brutal. It's brutal. I'm not necessarily scared because all of this is manufactured. It's all manufactured. You think about CV, you think about, we're watching a playbook. Thank God we have a playbook right here on the screen that we're able to somewhat understand what is happening and what to expect. I don't know. If I was completely lost, I feel so sorry for people who are they don't know. They have no idea, and they are in, pure panic mode. They're completely terrified. I don't know. Stuart Wright from the UK, what's up? How do we wrap our heads around this? What do we do? I don't know. Like, when you have what's going on now, it's just constant video after video after video of pure anarchy. I don't see it here, but everybody feels it. Everybody's feeling strange. No one really knows what day it is. Nicholas Angelo, you're talking like a despair merchant. I'm not a doom lord. I'm not a doom lord. I am just, I don't know. Of course I trust the plan. I keep my faith. I'm just looking at a time frame. And then people, start, well, you look like you're panicking. I'm not panicking. What am I going to do? What good is it to panic? What good is it to panic? It's not going to do you any good. So you can go with your day-to-day lives, you can go on with your day-to-day lives, and you're still going to feel it. You're still going to feel it. Because it's so strong. The energy is so strong. Especially if you're in our world. The world of the news. The world of the day-to-day Twitter handles. The day-to-day Facebook posts. You're seeing this. You cannot, unless you shut everything off. If you take a social media break, I still think you could find it. You could feel it. Yeah, Chuck P says, Thomas, I didn't even know today was Canada Day. It's an eeriness in the air. And it is. Spindar, you get it. You see the complexity. The complexity, I see it, but I don't fully understand it. I don't, and I wish I did. I want to know the outcome of all this. I want to know whether, this all goes to hell in a handbag before it gets any better, Or is there like just a swift shift that we all feel? I don't know. I don't mean to be low tone. Redbird, hello, Redbird. I don't mean to be low tone. I don't mean to be a doom lord. I'm not trying to be that. You know? Lucy Rose Petal, I can't even take a break. I don't want to miss anything. I get that. But in a many ways, don't you find that the news is a virus in itself? You know? Buck Swain, that's awesome. Just finished smoking a bowl of Eileen's Dream Pipe tobacco on my front porch. I love this country. God bless the USA. I agree. I love this country. This country, I would do anything for it. But I feel like the news is a virus. Reese, you feel it through the ether, the collective consciousness, correct? Sure. Punisher, the Vatican exposed, coming soon. Interesting. Looking forward to that. Minnie, not your business. The news is nothing but poisoning our perception. Absolutely. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Harvest. People will sow what they reap. Blessings for those who turn to him and those that don't. Receive judgment. Thomas, I see humility in you tonight. It's all good in the hood. I have that. BP, what's up, bud? Being red-pilled does come with some burden. We chose to know. Enjoy the show. We did. You take the pill. You choose to know it. And once you do, there's no going back. There's no going back. And it's good. That's good. That is growth on your soul that so many people do not have. And it's probably why they cycle back into this realm, onto this planet, is because they didn't get that pill. They stayed, they chose to stay in a sleep mode, right? Sleep mode. Just sneeze. I don't know. Chuck P, I love the tone. 100%. We are calm. We can stay calm. Rosa Libert. My stomach hurts so bad from all the news and the leftist agendas. I know. You know? I get that. It is a constant flow. Navy vet, bruh, this is Armageddon. Rapture for them, not us. Kim Clement and Mark Taylor say it is. Sure. Navy vet, I agree. It's the death of their world. It's the death of what they created. And that's the energy that we're seeing. We're seeing this. Somebody should edit in an explosion. That's what all this is that we're feeling. It's just the turmoil of all of it. All of it. The storm is here. And there's going to be a second wave that comes in. And a third wave. And I mean, they're going to have to keep this going. I hope that it goes away swiftly after election. Because I'm seeing people saying, like, there's no way we'll win. They're going to cheat. It's already been determined. Everything that's happening has already been determined. So it's just a matter of what takes place in between that duration of time. That's what's going to happen. That's the problem with it all, is the uncertainty. That's man's biggest fear, is uncertainty. The great unknown. We don't know. So you take what's thrown at you, whatever's thrown in your direction, and you adjust to it. You adjust to it physically, you adjust to it emotionally. Natalie, what has been determined? The fate? the fate of all of us has already been determined. I believe that the president, there's no way he loses. It's already been written. Again, we're watching a movie. We just have to wait and watch. That's what we have to do. And you just have to, again, adjust. Embrace it. Don't get swept under the tides of hate, the tides of confusion, the tides of uncertainty. Don't get swept away by the riptide. Chuck P, react only when needed. Exactly. React only when needed. It's okay. You know, in many ways, shape, and forms, you know, we do have that 40,000 foot view. We do have that. Some of us. But it's such a topsy-turvy thing that we're dealing with. You know? It's 1 minute your head's above the water, the next minute your head's below the water. And that's just how it works. And it's not it's not for the weak of heart, this I can tell you. And I think a lot of people are dealing with that. A lot of people are dealing with that. That they don't know how to stick and move. They don't know how to. They're just taking it on the chin day in and day out. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into these posts from today. I have not looked at this. So hopefully it's some good news. 4552, the Democrats stopped the bill that would protect babies who survive abortion and are born alive. That's not good news. Why would the D's block a bill that stops infanticide? Infanticide? I don't know. That allows abortions up to the point of birth because they make tons of cash from it. They make so much money from this. It's sick. What is this? Senate Democrats block. Yeah, that's from 2019. I remember that. AP Magazine or AP Alternative Press is trash. Breaking under oath, Planned Parenthood organ harvesting partner. Organ harvesting partner. Just think of that sentence. Oh, like, that's her job? We do dissections of babies, harvesting organs. Even while they have beating hearts, I can see the hearts. They are not in an intact baby. They are beating independently. I don't even know. I don't even want to look at this. Do we look at this? Do you want to look at this? I'm going to look at it because I want to know.
How does a tissue procurement occur in one of these situations when the entire fetus is intact in the lab?
We do dissection.
And just to be clear, you do dissection to obtain the tissues that are on the list for the day?
We do dissection to get the tissues that the researchers have requested, yeah.
Okay. They are, I mean, they have a heartbeat, don't they, at the point they would fall out?
Objection. This witness isn't in the room when that happens. This witness is not a doctor. This witness is not here to testify about the medical or biological conditions of the fetus when it's eliminated from the mother.
And by not alive, do you mean that they were not moving?
Correct.
And do you mean that they did not have a heartbeat?
It would depend.
Okay. And when you say it would depend, what do you mean?
I can see hearts that are not in an intact POC that are beating independently.
Listen, why would someone have this job? Why would you do this job? There's so much more to this than meets the eye. There's so much more to this that we're like, oh, this is brutal. Oh, this is sad. So much more. It's so much deeper than just that. Is it disgusting? Is it awful? Sure. How is a taxpayer-funded Planned Parenthood allowed to donate large sums of taxpayer funds to select members of the Democrat Party? It goes hand in hand. There's so much money laundering. There's so much corruption. So much of it. It's all about money. Luciferians. That's all they are. Here we go. I hate reading posts like this. 4553. How big tech, Antifa, MSM are using aggression, suppression, and censorship to reinforce the Democrat narrative. How do you demonstrate reasonable cause? To regulate and or break up big tech. What is the common theme tactic of the left? Define fascism. Forcible suppression of opposition. Define censorship. The institution, system, or practice of censoring. Define a narrative. A way of presenting or understanding a situation or series of events that reflects and promotes a particular point of view or set of values. Define projection. The attribution of one's own ideas, feelings, or attitudes to other people to objects, especially the externalization of blame, guilt, or responsibility as a defense against anxiety. The forming of a plan is scheming. Define psychological projection. A theory in psychology in which the human ego defends itself against unconscious impulses or qualities, both positive and negative, by denying their existence in themselves while attributing them to others. Define narcissist. So, all these things are doing that. It's all projection, fascism, censorship, projection, psychological projection, narcissism, dogma, a point of view or tenet put forth as an authoritative without adequate grounds. Define aggression. Forceful and sometimes over assertive pursuit of one's aims and interests. Define suppression. The action of suppressing something is such as an activity or publication. Bonus round. Narcissists are renowned for using psychological projection to blame other people even when it is entirely apparent that they are the ones in the wrong. Define realism. The quality or fact of representing a person, thing, or situation accurately or in the way that it comes true to life. Realism. Antifa. Aggression, suppression, censorship, fake news. Aggression, suppression, censorship, actions of Twitter, Facebook, Google, YouTube, Reddit, etc. Aggression, suppression, censorship. The MSDNC pushes coordinated fake, false, misleading disinformation based on biased Democrat political viewpoints, controlled mouthpieces. Yes. Blue check marks then defend and attack the target opposing viewpoints using their slander, aggression, suppression, groupthink, etc. Suppression tactics. Non-blue check marks then defend and promote attackers. Blues, the check marks, viewpoints, left-wing cult. To instill an echo chamber, wall-to-wall amplified narrative for each designated subject. It's all weaponized. Select public discovery topics are deemed and ranked in priority order. Ranking determines use of assets, big to small. How to herd the sheep, us, 101. If you do not follow or remain in line with their political viewpoints, you are deliberately made to feel in the minority, isolated and inferior, using an aggression slander. This is all understandable. If majority thinks X, then X must be true. Projected false reality. Minority projected as majority using news, social media platforms to spotlight designated viewpoints. The narrative. A public person that thinks for themselves, independent free thought, is what they are fearful of the most, which is loss of control. That's it. Why not end them? How hard is it to end this? But that's not thinking right, is it? Just to say, I'm done. Why can't they just do it? Because it's not enough people have been shown. And they wouldn't understand. That's the thing. We're in a waiting room. We're in a holding area. That's where we're at. That's why I say the uncertainty could be cut with a knife. It's so thick. You have to let us see it. Correct, Rogue? You have to let us see this. You can't teach people. You have to show them. They have to learn for themselves. You can't wake anybody up. You don't wake anybody up. They wake themselves up. You give them the tools. If they want to use the tools, they'll use the tools. If they don't, then they don't, then they stay asleep. That's what they do. It's what they do. We've been on this journey for a while now. It's going to be longer. It has to be longer. That's the plan. That's the Great Awakening. The Great Awakening isn't a Great Awakening if an eighth of the population is the ones that are awake. That's not it. That's not a Great Awakening. That's a drop in a bucket. It has to be the majority. It cannot just be a small amount. That's not the Great Awakening. Post 4554. What percent of the total of Black Lives Matter donations between June 1st and July 1st, 1 month, went to the Biden campaign for president? What percentage of the total of Biden's campaign for president donations, money raised, came from Black Lives Matter donations past month? Worth the tracking. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Why is Black Lives Matter pushed every 4 years? Who pays for Sharpton to fly private? I would like to know that. Is it Soros? Who is it? Does Black Lives Matter donated money end up in Sharpton's? Oh, wow. Or others propped up in their Narrative Drivers Foundation, National Action Network, NAN, and or other private accounts? Oh, I'm sure. What sick people. Sick, filthy people. What outside foreign groups donate large sums of money to Black Lives Matter, knowing it is then routed to Biden's campaign for president and other friendly Democrat service providers? Do you see what's going on here? All this is money laundering through the hands of the elite to shift and push a narrative, to create a manufactured presidency so that then they can continue to stay in power. How do you avoid campaign finance laws? How do you wash clean money? Is this about improving the quality of life for Black Americans or something else? This is about money. It's about greed. That's all that this is. And then you could see here, Black Lives Matter, donate. Who is Act Blue? Powering Democratic candidates, committees, parties, organizations, and C4s around the country. Democrat Party funding. All donations to Black Lives Matter are routed through a Democrat-only funding org. 100% of Black Lives Matter donors are Democrat. 100% of Black Lives Matter donors agree to power Democrat candidates, committees, parties, and organizations with their donations. What percentage of the donations to Black Lives Matter auto-route to Democrat Party affiliated networks? Expenditures in the 2020 cycle. Includes all contributions outside of Black Lives Matter. What percent of the total of the Black Lives Matter donations between June 1st and July went to Biden for president? Dude, that is massive. This should be exposed. And they have this information. If you think that they don't have this, you're crazy. They have all of it. $119 million. Total expenditures. It's just funneled cash. $45.56, Democrat echo chamber, the MSDNC narratives, the blue check marks, influencers, so on and so forth. Worth repeating, and we already went over that. The biggest fear for them is loss of control. They have to keep echo chambers. They just have to. Biblical. I did see this. This is unbelievable. Not a filter, not edited at all. Check out the halo of light striking New York City just now. Lightning storm. Now, this brings forth some interesting thoughts. What the hell is that? 2, the same thing happened over the White House. Where is the Freedom Tower? Isn't that near 5th Avenue? This is something biblical. Q team knows it. Look at this. 2 different places. It just keeps happening like this. No filter. Look at this. Aurora Complex Manetta. What do you mean by that, Punisher? You could say this is lightning. You could say that this is a flare on a camera. That's not what it is. I think that this is energy. We are creating this. That's what I think. Does this look ominous to you? No. This looks very good. This seems like light. This seems like it's wholesome and love. That's what this seems like. So Punisher, that's what you think this is, that there's nothing to this? I'm just asking you. I mean, if Q says that this is biblical, there's something more to this picture than just a weather phenomenon. It is a weather phenomenon, but what created it to look like this? I don't think it's blue beam. Blue beam is a negative thing. I don't know what this is. This is New York City, the Freedom Tower, right? I think it's New York City. Yeah, New York City. It's very interesting, to say the least. That's all I can say. Mayday Matrix got tweeted out, or got queued today. We stand together. Where we go one, we go all. So, congratulations, Canadians. This is fabulous for you. We'll go ahead and take a listen to this. I did hear it.
The White House has already gotten this electronically, and they have given us a receipt. So, I'm going to walk to the embassy with anybody that will come with me, and I'm going to deliver this. Go, Norm! We love you! Okay. Where we go one, we go all. Thank you. God bless you all.
Very interesting. Very interesting. If this is spreading, I mean, I don't know. Everything's so suppressed informational wise, it's really hard. And again, congratulations, Canadians. You guys deserve this. You do. Now you got to get rid of your boy. Get rid of Trudeau. Get him out of there. My answer was removed. That's not us. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Yo holo ho. Q is very big in Canada now. Good. Good. I'm glad it is. Anybody in the chat from California? Can you let me know? Because what the hell is going on with Gavin Newsom? How is he able to get away with this? Democrat tyrant Gavin Newsom closes down all indoor dining museum theaters in California after allowing BLM and Antifa to riot. He's gonna crash your economy. He's gonna do it. All indoor dining? I guess you're just gonna go to Dave MCQ. What are they gonna do? BrainPod, Vicky, wow, Mr. A. I don't know. We are one. 5D light could be, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with California. I mean, I know. I mean, I get it. You know, I don't know. I guess it's just how does this keep happening? When are they going to expose these people? Please. Please. Garbage, man. And then we got PA. We might hear from Ray from PA today. I'd like to hear it. I want to hear him going on a spree of obscenities talking about this. Pennsylvania governor now orders masks must be worn when anyone leaves their home. Or what? Or what? What are you going to do? What's the repercussion? It's got to be somewhere in here. What's the repercussion? Anybody from Pennsylvania? What's the repercussion if you don't wear a mask out and you get caught? I'd like to know. This is Nazism. That's what this is. Garf, tell me what happens if you get caught without a mask. Exactly, Rogue. Auschwitz, PA. I agree. Punisher, that's so crazy. Todd, are you serious? $1,000 fine? Jail time? Southern or Nevada? $1,000 fine and you go to jail. What did they do to the Jews? Huh? Mikey D says police can arrest. Paul Anders, $50 fine. Go, fix your, that's your side, not me. Get a new computer or something. That's wild. Don't come to Texas if you're going to vote Democrat. I agree. I don't know. That's insane. They force you or they fine you. Does this sound like America to you? Can we get a poll? Do you know anyone who's sick right now? I don't ever, even when I was growing up, like a kid, none of my friends were ever sick in the summer. Nobody was sick in the summertime. Do you know anyone that's sick, like with a cold or something like that? I don't know anybody. Annette Wilson, so thankful to be living in a red state. Me too. Yeah. No, all the way down the board. Wow. The virus has become less deadly. It's mutating like all viruses do. Eric says he does know one a sick person. And Walker says just a hangover. Yeah, allergies. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. Yeah, thank you. Do you guys think that it's going to be a landslide with POTUS? Do you think it's going to be a landslide? And not just to be optimistic, but is that like what you're thinking? Add a pog, yeah. He's already won. Tim K said he had it a month ago. Tim K, did you get the test? Did you have it? They said you had it? Las Vegas Liberty guy, earth-shattering landslide. Whoa. I agree. My son diagnosed Saturday. AMAC, so your kid has it? CV? How old is he? You better protest, Dalek. 2150. You've been here for a long time, Dalek. Thanks for sticking with me. Nuts. I don't wear them. I mean, I'm forced to now. I'm forced to wear it if I have to go get groceries. It's ridiculous. Is this America? Where am I living at? Ridiculous. Guy JC, yeah, Thomas, it won't let me ask the question. Insane, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? Guys, have you hit the like button yet? Are you enjoying yourselves? If you're enjoying yourselves, you find this fun, you find this comforting, you find this just a good place to have a voice, then hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up button. Chris McNall, thank you. I'm just joining. Love you, Thomas. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. Prayer Warrior Girl, I feel like I'm living in communist China and Cali. I bet. This song is so tight. Natalie says she's not going to relax until November. You can do that. I love you too, Punisher. Sucks, bro. Joseph Collins, thanks for reminding me to hit the like button. Your beats are always on point. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Check this out. I don't know if you guys saw this. Is it time to disband the Democrat Party? It's not democratic. They're the furthest thing from that. Furthest. Yeah, guys, if you want to call in, you can. There's the number. Thomas is in a mood. I'm about to start doing push-ups. Maybe I'm a little upset. I don't know. I'm just sick and tired of the censorship. I'm sick and tired of this nonsense, this craziness. I'm sick of it. Hey, Paulette. I don't know. Paul Goss, I feel like you may not be telling us everything you know, Mr. Thomas. I don't know. I try and tell everything. I want you guys to know as much as I do. Tracy Wu, thank you. Chris McCall, no, I have not. Look at this woman. Look at this face. What is this? Dude, they're not going to be around for a long time. They're not. I don't even want to read this. Is it time to disband the Democrat Party? Of course it is. They're trash. They're criminals. I'm done. I don't even know. I'm not reading it. This is massive. There's some good news. She's a cutie, too. Gun lover and presumed Q believer unseats 5-term Colorado congressman in Republican primary upset. Lauren Boebert, a mother of 4 with outspoken views on guns and fringe internet theories, has uprooted Colorado Representative Scott Tipton. Her primary victory is a part of a larger political insurgency taking shape across the country. You better believe it's a larger insurgency of people that are pro-human. It's true. Look at this. Congratulations on a really great win. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good for her. Good for her. Although Boebert's victory came as a surprise, she's far from the first row candidate. They try and bash her back down. In May, Joe Perkins, another Q supporter, won a Republican Senate primary in Oregon. Another outsider of Q backer, Marjorie Taylor Greene, will compete in August congressional primary in a runoff in Georgia. Woo! Georgians, step up to the plate and vote her in. Vote her in. You need to. I hope you do. Vibrant love. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Las Vegas Liberty got Thomas for governor. I'll run for governor right now. Hell yes, I will. So that's good. That's good news. There's going to be more and more people like this. Hey, look at this news, guys. Check this out. Florida sheriff warns that he will deputize gun owners to counter protesters. In a video posted on social media, Clay County Sheriff Daryl Daniels, said the statement is in response to the nationwide conversation about the strained relationship between police and the community. Is it a threat? Absolutely not. But somebody has to step up in front of the camera and say enough is enough. Tearing up Clay County, that's not going to be acceptable. And if we can't handle you, you'll know what I'll do. I'll exercise the power of the authority as sheriff, and I'll make special deputies of every lawful gun owner in this county. That's amazing. Take matters into our own hands. Take matters into our own hands, now won't they? We'll take it and run with it, baby. Here's some more good news. Awesome music. Peapod, thank you. I got a sick playlist. Holy crap. From @inevitable_ET. Thomas is 72. I'm actually 35. Ah ha 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 ha. And Alito is 70. In addition, liberal justices, Breyer 81, RBG, who is in her late 100s, are considered candidates for retirement. 4 more. This is on Breitbart, by the way. Plus John Roberts. He's gone too. So, listen to what he says. Therefore, it is possible that whoever is president for the next 4 years, get this, could have the opportunity to make 4 Supreme Court appointments. 4. Woo! That's locked and loaded. Music World, Thomas, is that the Never-Ending Story music? I love that movie, and no, it's not. No, it's not. This is what we groove to. This is what we groove to. I'll show you this as well. Check this out. Coming at us from the black community. This is also coming at us from Methods. Take a listen to this.
I'm not for everything Trump doing. I understand he's all for status, but for him to actually do something to help black people is a big deal to me. You feel me? Because Obama ain't do shit. All he did, his wife was more of an advocate than he was. You feel me?
That's
his
for sure.
wife wanted healthy eating. He was just there.
That's right.
I mean, I don't know what else. He was just there.
Right now,
Trump actually doing shit, bro.
With that First Step Act, that was one thing.
You feel me?
But if people look at the stuff I be trying to break it down to them, it was a lot of things.
A lot of shit.
Like the economic improvement zones and stuff.
Yeah.
He put $2 billion out here for us to revitalize our own communities, but they won't never tell us that.
Bro,
Trump gave more money to historical black colleges, graduate and undergraduate, than any president in history.
President to actually apologize for slavery.
Right, apologize about slavery. Man, and listen, what really got me, when he stopped saying that we're going to give money to Planned Parenthood, Planned Parenthood don't do nothing but kill a lot of black kids, and they all in all our black neighborhoods. They don't give women health care, mammograms, nothing to make them feel better, but they will kill a black baby. You could be 8 months, you could be about to go to, and so with Trump, a lot of things he doing, if you pay attention, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's helping us out.
Yeah, but we have to be willing to look and see what it's politics. That's how they win, because of politics. If we're not willing to see that we can be in politics too,
right?
You feel me? It was people that was really getting killed for going to vote,
right?
Check a box,
right?
We gotta be willing to do that, pop, right?
So he brings up a lot of interesting facts. If people just imagine the growth within our society, within humanity, imagine the growth. We're so asleep. Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, you're going to have a great awakening. It's not now. Because, I mean, there's such a small percentage. It's not small, and I don't mean to be a doom lord. We're not there yet. And I wish this would pick up steam. But if there's so much censorship, then you can't grow. It's just so gradual. Imagine if that blockade wasn't there, you know? Imagine if the blockade wasn't there. I don't know. Shannon, thank you. It's the same. Oh, it's the hair I always have. The Great Awakening, it's going to be biblical. It will be. It's happening now. It's just coming up slow. It has to be that way though. Many, not your business. I love this. Fall asleep in democracy and you'll wake up in communism. Don't get lulled to sleep. Don't ever get comfortable. No, it's okay to be comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. That's when you know something's not right. Ben, I've been surfing. I'm just being real. Paulette, thank you. Yeah. Thomas, you look thinner. Look good. Thank you. I'm doing the best. Today was cheat day. John. Hi, guys. I'm doing okay. I have a long way to go. Thanks for all the prayers, True Report. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. I got my first gray hair. I think I told you guys that. I'm not going to pull it yet. I'm not going to pull it yet. Let's take some calls. Remember, guys, when I click on you, please mute your stream. Go ahead and mute your stream so when I call on you, there's nothing in the background. Mel Q, thank you, sweetie. Favorite cheat meal? You know what I ate today? You want to hear how much of a fat ass I was today? This is hysterical. So I'm killing it. Weight loss and all that kind of stuff. 20 wings, hot and spicy wings. And I ate 2 slices of cake, of chocolate fudge cake. That's what I ate today. And it was so good. Because other than that, I'm literally eating hardly anything. And there's no enjoyment to it. I'm treating my body as if it's just a machine. That's what I'm doing. I get one cheat day. I kind of feel like shit right now, I'm going to be honest. Because I didn't eat good. All right, let's go ahead and take some calls. 7035, what's up?
What's up, baby boy? This is Shane, Navy Vet.
Navy Vet, how are you, Bubba? You doing all right?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm just trying to, trying to wrap my head around stuff.
I get it, dude. But here, let me just tell you this, bro.
Sure.
I got off Facebook right after the election because just crazy shit on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
But 2 days ago, something told me to get back on Facebook, start posting Q, and bruh, I got so many people that I didn't even know that are fucking hardcore left coming to me saying, holy shit, Shane, you were right. Holy shit. Oh my God. What are we doing? And I just like, dude, it's going to be okay. And one of my really, really good friends was on Obama's dick for 8 years, lives in Orange County. I kind of dropped some shit about David Martinez that you had on your show, because Joe and I used to, way back in the day, we used to go to all the underground fights with Horace Gracie.
David Rodriguez.
And David Rodriguez. There you go. And he's
coming back on, by the way.
And I dropped. Oh, I know, dude. That's awesome. But I dropped that to him, and he's like, Shane, is that real? I'm like, bro, it's real. He's like, dude, I've fucking been in the room with these fucks. I'm like, dude, you got a little boy and little girl. Think about it. So now, so many people, bro, I'm telling you right now, we are the fucking majority. No doubt, no questions asked, bro, because the circle that I used to run with and what I see in my daily activities in the business I'm in, fucking people are waking up left and right, and they're questioning it. Like, I live in Vegas. He just made a mandatory fucking mask thing.
Yeah.
In public. Nobody's wearing masks. They're like, fuck you, dude.
What's the fine? What's the repercussions?
Here they just won't like service you, but I haven't ran into that, bro, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm just telling you, bro, we're at the cusp. We are seriously at the cusp, and you just can't tell people. You got to show them.
Yeah, you can't tell. Yeah, I mean, you can show them, and then they have to kind of run with it on their own. I mean, you can't make someone wake up. I mean, do you agree with that? They have to do it on their own.
Oh, 100%. Dude, it's like a drug addict. They got to hit rock bottom.
Yeah. You got to hit rock bottom, and then.
I mean, yeah, exactly. But one of the very interesting things is that how, I mean, I know you're busy. I know you don't listen to other channels or anything, but Freedom Force Battalion, she ties the Bible. I've already talked to you about this. She ties the Bible to the Q post, and she's also celestial, so she ties the stars.
Mm-hmm.
And what's going on in the heavens right now has never been seen.
I agree. So what is that?
Dude, this is the apocalypse, bro. But it's
I agree.
the apocalypse for them.
I agree. I try to make this, the statement, or like a kind of give it and put it in layman's terms. What I feel it is, I just feel like what we're watching right now is literally you bring up boxing or whatever. It's just a heavyweight title between good and evil, and we're seeing the effects of the energy that's happening around us. As the evil is being taken out, that's being put in its place. And it doesn't want to go. It doesn't want to die. It doesn't want to leave.
They're demons. That's like when you see, I was raised in the church. My mom spoke tongues. My dad was going to be a preacher. My dad, bro, was a 32nd degree Mason.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
He was going for the 33rd degree, and all of a sudden he just stopped going. And I never understood it. He never talked about it. God bless his soul. He passed away in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
But he was baptized in River Jordan. But my dad red-pilled me back when they tried to assassinate Reagan. And then he told me all about JFK. Everyone knew. Everyone was awake back then, but they just didn't have the media or a president that would listen to them. We have that today, bro. We have that. And people are more apt to speak out. You're seeing it. You're seeing all these arrests. You're seeing these people turn people in because now they know something's going to happen.
It's coming, man. It is going to be a tidal wave of...
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a tidal wave of information. I think it's just going to be a tidal wave of some sort of mass energy that is going to sweep over the collective.
Well, I don't know if I know you don't, but Jennifer Mack interviewed Wano Saban 3 days ago, and he was in Hollywood doing something with a movie set. I really don't know what he was doing, but he was talking about that everywhere he went, they were talking about the arrests that were already going on in Hollywood, and it's nowhere being reported.
What the hell's going on in Hollywood, man? Why are these people not coming back with shows? Hollywood's dead. There's no movies. There's no TV shows. Nothing's being created in this time. So it makes me think that something definitely is going on there.
They're hemmed up.
Yeah.
They are hemmed up. And, if you look at, like, fucking P.O. Ellen, she looks like her eyes are about to swell out of her face because she's fucked. They're all fucked.
Yeah.
And you know it.
But the fact that that their shows are canceled says so much to me.
Because they're going to fucking jail. It's a soft disclosure.
Good, well said. I like that. It is a soft disclosure. I agree with that. I agree, Shane.
There's way more of us than there is them. 100%. Just the fact that God put it on my heart and my mind to go back to Facebook, which I fucking hated.
Right.
And I just started dropping Q posts, and I got probably 25 people asking me more, and that just validated to me that where we are today is exactly where we're supposed to be, and that what Q said, the more needs to be woken up. I think we're there, bro. I really, really do.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to this weekend. I don't know what's going to happen on the 4th of July. I'm hoping what I hope is going to happen will happen, but I guess we'll see.
We'll have to see, man. Listen, Shane, I appreciate the call, my man. Well, I like the positivity, bro. I like it. And you call back anytime, Shane. I really appreciate it. Always a good conversation, man.
All right, brother. Take care.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. He's right. Maybe Hollywood is the soft disclosure. Maybe what's taking place behind the scenes, they're not creating content. They're not having shows. We all know what they're guilty of. We all know that it's a cult. We all know that they do horrendous things when the cameras are off. Hell, they do it when the cameras are on. You know, everything's been documented. Everything reverts back to blackmail. They're very, very rich. They're very, very rich. Imagine if we could take all that money and spread it throughout. People getting paid $20 million. Excuse me. People getting paid $20 million to pretend? What the hell is this nightmare realm? You know? Guys, can we get to 1,000 likes? I'd really appreciate it. Please. Jay Bettis, when will Colbert be canceled or be exposed? It's coming, man. Late night shows, their ratings are in the toilets. In the toilet. Take another call. 5723, what's up?
How you doing?
Hey, who's this?
This is Todd from Virginia.
Todd, how are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing, Thomas?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind?
Not too much, man. What do you got to add to the whole Nasara thing that's popping up everywhere?
I don't talk about it. I don't like to make predictions. I just think that, there's a possibility that it would be real. I mean, the streets would be paved in gold if it is real.
Wouldn't that be great?
It would be beautiful. I mean, one of the biggest things that keeps all of us back from really reaching that mindset of pure happiness is the almighty dollar. The stress, the pain of trying to survive. Imagine if that was taken off your conscious.
Man, everything could be focused on that you're that you're into, and man, everybody would have so much more time and energy to just get to the right things.
I know, right?
What do you think about old John Jr. coming back on the 4th? Have you heard much about that?
No, I haven't heard it. I stay away from that as well. I don't really talk about it. If he's alive, he's alive. If he's not, then he's not. If he's alive and he makes an appearance, the internet would break.
Could you imagine if 4th of July we get Trump out there out there at the Rushmore, and he has John Jr. come out and officially come out of hiding, and and then we get Michael Jackson back with The Best Is Yet to Come. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of Trump cards up Trump's sleeve, and I really, if he could play just one or two of them, man, he could play whatever he wants. I mean, I just think that everybody right now is just looking forward to something that they can believe in. And
I feel like if that were to happen, if they were going to lift the veil, if Junior is alive or whatever, if they were to do that, I think it would be after the fact of all of this. I don't think it would be during. There's just so much happening right now, bro.
I know.
So much is happening.
It's an exciting time. It's also it's really a sad time. But I'm falling back on what Q's saying. We got to let this play out. We got to sit there and watch what everybody's doing so that we can actually see all the bad actors and whatnot. But there's going to become a point where it's like, man, we're done waiting. Let's get these. People are going to want their pound of flesh. And
oh yeah, man. I mean, it's coming, man. You just got to be patient. And like so many people say in the chat, you just kind of have to ride each wave. But my man, I appreciate you calling. I got 7 or 8 people left.
I know you got time behind me. Thanks for getting my call. It's the first time I tried calling in. I just got into you a few months ago. You're doing a great job. I want you to keep it up and
Thanks,
keep
man.
pushing for the truth, brother.
Thanks, Bubba. I appreciate that. Very kind words. Thank you, man. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah,
all right, my
absolutely.
man.
You have a great evening, all right?
You too, bud. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Good call. Good call. I mean, he's right. You know, I mean, I'm not going to say who's alive and who's dead. I'm just not going to do that. I don't know. I find that to be, that's just not good. You don't want to do that. You know? I'm not going to do that. I had my thoughts before. I don't even know what I think anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm hitting like a lull or something. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. We'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out when we get there together. 7717, welcome to the show. 7717, welcome to the show.
What's up, Thomas? Ray from PA.
What is up, my man? How are you?
How you doing? I had something I was going to talk to you about, but you had to show that Wolf article now. So we're going to play a little role game. You're going to be Mr. Wolf, and I'm going to be one of the people that are supposed to vote for you.
Okay.
And you're going to play along here.
Okay, sure.
I have a question for you, you bearded fucking devil.
Yes, sir. You in the front. What's your question?
Yeah, you heard me, you bearded fucking devil. So this is what we're going to do. You're
Okay.
going to shut your fucking mouth right now, or we're going to pull your tie through your fucking mouth and out your asshole. Who the fuck are you to dictate that people got to fucking wear a mask? How much money are you making on this power grab of masks and hand sanitizers and all that? And I'd like to see your bank account statements. Things you only make $76,000 a year. I'd like to see how much money is in your fucking accounts. Is that okay with you, Mr. Bearded Devil?
Well, listen, gentlemen down in the front, I'm not going to release my information. I'm trying to keep people safe. That's just what we're here for. The virus is very real. It's very dangerous. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm really sorry, but if you're not wear your mask, I'm gonna fine you $1,000. What are you and the people gonna do about it?
And I'll tell you what me and the people are gonna fucking do. Why don't you come over to my space right now? Because I'm not wearing a mask, and tell me you're gonna fucking fine me $1,000. And you watch how I put my steel tip boot right up your fucking ass. And there ain't shit you want to do about it. If you feel froggy, jump, pussy. Because we the people have fucking had it. You're a suit and a fucking tie. You sit behind a desk and pass bullshit laws. Don't pass. Tell nobody what you're passing. How much money is Gates kicked back to you and the hospitals that are fucking giving false positive results? And people are dying of fucking ass cancer. Oh, it's COVID. You can't answer that question, can you? You bearded fucking cocksucker.
Well, my friend down in the front row, I am a cuck. I am balding. I have a beard and I wear glasses. And you know what? I'm a little nervous about the people because when I get voted out of office, I'm gonna have to walk down the street into the same grocery stores you go to, and I'm probably gonna get my ass beat. So
I would suggest that what you fucking do is you go up into that podium and you resign as governor right now. All fucking 10,000 of us out here are just going to storm you and beat the shit out of you. And you and your 12 security guards ain't going to be able to do shit about it. And then they can get some fucking heat too when they get kicked in their fucking ribs and maybe I shatter a couple teeth down the throat. How do you like that as a thought?
I'm actually terrified, sir. Listen, you guys are you're gonna get your hands on me eventually. I'm pretty nervous. I'm probably gonna hide behind my wife, because you're probably gonna find out that I'm actually a pedo too. So this is a lot of stuff's gonna be coming out about me, guys. And this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. these governors are eventually not going to be able to hide behind a podium. They're not going to be able to hide behind their doors, and they're going to be out in public, and somebody's going to recognize them, and they're going to do what you just said that they're going to do. They're going to get their ass stomped.
It's going to be beautiful, and I hope somebody videotapes it and puts it all over so I can see it, because I'm going to enjoy it just like I watched that idiot enjoy lighting himself on fire that was going to light a cock on fire.
Yeah.
Fucking minute and a half of a motherfucker burning up I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, man. I mean, I agree. That's I mean, I don't want to see that kind of stuff happen to people. I know what you mean. You know, there might be a little smile on my face when I'm watching it. I'm just like, I can't go there. So, but listen, Ray, what are you gonna do? Does this make you sick? Does this make you sick in Pennsylvania?
People that are at that point right now that are fucking ready to flip. This country is very on edge right now.
Sure.
And a lot of people my age, 50 and older, have had it. And younger people like my son, who's 24, have had it with this fucking shit. We're done. Now these Democrat mayors want to raise taxes on people's checks. Why? Because your city's broke? Because it's a sanctuary city or a sanctuary state?
Right.
I hope one of these illegals come in and rape you, your wife, and your fucking kids right in front of you. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I mean, I don't want no child to get hurt. But maybe this is what they need to wake the fuck up and see. Or maybe evil doesn't pay. And maybe they'll do the right thing and turn themselves in and say, this is what I did. I know I'm going to get executed, but at least I, revealed myself and I'm not part of this no more.
Yeah, I think we all don't want a part of this, man. I think we want to flip it. We want to shift gears. I mean, you're right, man. I mean, we are at a breaking point, Ray. We are at a serious turning point, and we've got to play these cards right. I'm telling you that, man. It's going to get worse. I'm telling you.
I believe so, but I'm having a good inkling feeling about Friday, Saturday, or Sunday that something big's going to happen. It's going to turn the whole tide, and it's going to expose a lot of shit. Then you're going to see nothing but people freaking out, in shock, and oh my God, we were wrong. Oh my God, back on it was a conspiracy theorist was right. They're going to see.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, we're close. But, I mean, a lot has got to happen, bro. A lot has got to happen. But listen, Ray, I enjoy doing the improvise. I love it. I would be terrified if I was Wolf. If I was the governor of PA, he's gonna be waiting to get a steel toe boot up his ass. Hopefully from you.
RKO on his fucking ass right in front of 20,000 people.
Hell yes, RKO his ass. I like that, dude. Listen, Ray, I it's always a pleasure talking to you. Let's see. I do have my son Friday, so this might be the last. I might do a live show on Saturday. So if you want to call in Saturday, my man, it's always a pleasure to speak with you.
Not a problem. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.
All right, you too, Bubba. Good to hear you, man. Bye-bye. Ray from PA. We got a special caller. Coming in. Where is he at? Hello, sir.
Thomas.
How are you?
I'm good. For some reason, it sounds like garbage.
It sounds bad?
Yeah, I mean, you sound great on the stream, but here right now, it sounds horrible.
What about now? Check.
Oh, yeah, now it sounds great.
Okay, there you go. That was weird. I didn't change anything. I just kind of started talking.
I don't know. It's kind of going in and out. But it's fine. I mean, can you see me? Because it doesn't look like my video's on.
I can't see you. No.
Hang on, man. This must be something here. I don't know what the deal is. I got my video turned on. Huh.
I don't know. I mean, it says on my end that it's on. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. Well, what's going on, man? That last caller was a hoot.
Yeah, dude. That's Ray from PA, man. He calls in, and basically I just let him loose, man. Anything he wants to say, he's so funny. I just let him loose. No, we're just talking about, Pennsylvania, man. We're talking about Pennsylvania and how they mandatory mask. You can't leave your house. You can't leave your house with it. Or it's $1,000 fine.
Holy jeez. I've heard several different states where they're doing stuff like that, finding people if they're not wearing masks. It's pretty ridiculous. I was planning to take my daughter to California also for her birthday. She wanted to go to not Hollywood, but like the LA area.
Yeah.
Go do some tourist stuff. And I guess Governor Newsom just locked down a bunch of stuff in LA today. So looks like we're not going to be going there. I'm going to have to cancel the tickets, which is kind of a bummer.
Dude, yeah, he shut down all in-house dining. He shut down all theater. He shut down literally. He's just trying to crash that economy of California again, man.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier. I'm glad you were able to call in. It's listen, man. I don't know. I was just thinking with the term the Great Awakening, like it's happening right now. It is happening, but with all the from the Q post today, like with we're just seeing a lot of like lightning weather phenomenons. It seems the majority of the time it's like lightning coming from the sky. What is this? There's no filter on this kind of stuff. And I was just saying to the crowd, to the chat, I was just like, listen, we're seeing the effects of an actual fight between good and evil in real time. Think of it as a boxing match. It's a head-on collision. It's cataclysmic. It's happening right now. And I think that's the energy that we're seeing, that it's also palpitating through each and every person worldwide as well, especially here in America. What do you think? Because you think on the same terms about this kind of stuff. What do you think these phenomenons are happening, especially over New York?
Well, I mean, when I saw it, that was a pretty striking image. I don't know that I've ever seen like such a direct beam of light coming straight down, and then especially having those lightning strikes right in it. I figured, it might have been man-made. We have the ability to do stuff like that. We've had weather control technology for a long time. If the team wanted to, convey the idea that the storm has arrived, I can't think of a more literal way to do it.
Sure.
Than to actually create something like that. It's, I said in my video today that God is probably pretty angry about what's going on here on Earth.
Yeah.
I couldn't even read the post about the live organ harvesting on the babies. That just really got to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. Maybe it is God sending a message. Especially to those New Yorkers and those Californians. Those two states in particular, I would say that they are the den of evil, if there ever was one. Not to say anything bad about the residents of those states. there's many wonderful people who live there, but they're certainly being ruled by evil right now.
Yeah, and when it comes to with that post, a lot of stuff happens like that all over the world, lightning strikes that are crazy like that, and it's like, but for the team to say that this is biblical, I don't. It was posted by the team to have the word biblical with it is very significant. I don't think that I don't find it to be a weather phenomenon. I don't. I think it's something different. I think that if it was a weather phenomenon, then I don't think that they would have posted it just because it's a cool picture. I think there's something more to it.
I think that definitely that's what Q was insinuating, is that that is a biblical phenomenon, not just a natural weather phenomenon. But regardless of whether it's someone in the U.S. government that created it so that we could get that awesome picture, or if it was just God, producing it, as part of whatever is happening right now. Either way, I think it's the same thing. The people who have been ruling us, who have, up until this point, basically been dictating the narrative and leading us around by the nose. Their time is up. They're going to pay, it's time to pay the piper. We are here to collect, and we're taking our country back, So as far as I'm concerned, I am so comfy with everything that's going on. I mean, I actually was there have been so many instances of local politicians, local Democrat politicians being arrested, being picked up by the FBI. Those people in Pennsylvania, or excuse me, New Jersey, that get caught stuffing the ballot box. It was the judge in Pennsylvania. I mean, these people can't hide anymore. I mean, they've been acting with impunity for so many years. And now we're in the situation and they are, their goose is cooked, dude. It's over for them.
Yeah. I mean, I get that it is. I mean, you're right. These local levels and the resignations of CEOs and Hollywood is just, Hollywood's dead, bro. It's dead. And the timing of it all, of where, I understand that they can't produce television shows, or they're going along with the narrative that they cannot produce television shows because they have to wear a mask and social distance and such. And then these shows start getting canceled. The ones that are the loudest are the ones being canceled.
Yeah, I was real surprised to see that, but I mean, it's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing.
It is.
I'll be interested to see what pops up in its place. I was actually looking at cancellations on Netflix, and some of the most evil shows that they just like started them like in the last season or two, and they're all getting canceled as well. So yeah, I think that Hollywood, that age of Hollywood is done. It's over. And hopefully we're going to have something else that replaces it. There's nothing wrong with entertainment. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of popcorn fare. But everything that we watch doesn't have to be filled with, social programming and trying to turn us into something that we're not.
What was I'll leave you with this. What the video that was put, I think Carly Q posted it, of the flash imagery behind that movie, or was it a TV show? What was it? I never really got into that.
It was a trailer for something called 420 the Musical on Netflix. I had never heard of it. I guess it came out in 2018, but there were subliminal images placed in it. One was a murderous clown. One was a pentagram with the goat head in the center. One was a skull. There was just a variety of just crazy images flashing through there. And clearly it had no place in a happy-go-lucky musical about smoking weed. It was very out of place, and it was never explained. It was so split second. It was so quick. It was definitely meant to be subliminal. But I think that they were preparing us, because here's the thing. It was a bunch of people out in the streets. And even though they were happy, there were these really violent, evil images. And it reminded me of what we're seeing today. All these people out in the streets, the mainstream media is saying peaceful protesters. But then we see the videos and it's people looting and burning down shops and punching people and, shooting them in Seattle. So I felt like it kind of juxtaposed nicely with what's actually going on right now. They want to present one image, but then underneath the surface, that's where the real truth is.
It scares me to think of just how much of a subliminal intake we've taken from over the years from just television. I can't even imagine how much stuff they put into movies and TVs over the past 20 years. I bet it's a ridiculous amount.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've been probably soaking up all kinds of subliminal stuff our entire lives. I mean, even watching like the Snorks as kids and stuff, crazy cartoons. And we come to find out later on that they were programming us for like mass murder and stuff.
Dude, sleeper cells or something.
That's right.
My man, I appreciate you calling, dude. Keep in touch with me, all right?
Talk to you.
All right, bud.
Peace.
Bye-bye. Red Pill 78, everybody. That was nice of him to stop by. Who knows how long we've been taking this stuff in. But, it is, I will say this. It's very significant. It's very significant that these TV hosts, these TV shows are gone. These movies are gone. That to me is very significant, and that needs to be focused on more and more, because there's definitely something to it. Q, we go all said sports needs to die next. It's out. It's on its way out. Nobody's going to watch this. I mean, they can't keep it together. Maybe that's part of the plan as well. maybe all this is part of the plan as well. That all of this stuff dies out. Nobody's going to want to watch the NBA. They'll want to watch the NBA for about 2 weeks. The ratings are going to be pitiful. You know, I don't know. I think they're going to have like half a season and they're going to do it in Florida or something. I don't know. It's garbage. It's garbage. No one likes soccer anyways. You know, I don't know. What are you, 4 years old and you play soccer? Nobody watches that. NFL's complete trash. You know, down in the South, I mean, we love, you know, college football. We love it. There won't be a season. They're not going to do it. All these teams start showing up with CV. How is that even possible? I don't even know. It seems like it's just all these sports teams. It's very weird. Very weird. Let's go ahead and take another call. 0187, welcome to the show. 0187.
Yeah, hey.
Hey, who's this? Could you mute your stream, please?
Yep. I'm muting right now. There we go.
What's up? Who's this?
All right, got you on. Okay.
What's up? Who's this?
Hey, Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Thomas, this is Lazarus James.
Hi, Lazarus. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. And I just wanted to get in and, bro, you do an awesome show. That was fantastic to hear Red Pill on right then. I know I've called in twice before, once last week, I don't know, a week and a half or so ago. And of course, like what I had to like share, what is really funny is you say, hey, this is my platform, but it's your platform too. Mm-hmm. And what I've experienced, now this is the third time I've called you, and you know what? You're absolutely speaking the truth, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of this. I'm not going to try and, you know, twist the minds of people or trying to, help, force people to believe something. You believe what you want to believe, you know? Right. But I mean, right. That's why we all come here like-minded, and we come here and we ask questions and we expose things, and it's a very special thing we have here. It's a nice tool to have.
Yeah. It is, and you do a phenomenal job. I've been watching you for a couple of years. I mean, I've kind of been like red pilled my whole life a little bit. I've never believed, anything in the media. As a matter of fact, I was at work the day that 9/11 happened. Mm-hmm. I was delivering appliances for Standard TV appliance for a local place there. I live in Portland, Oregon, and so I'm in the mecca of the stuff that's going on. And so, but anyway, I was like delivering appliances, and I come into the showroom after we loaded up our truck. I come in, and being like appliance and TV place, like I walk into the showroom, I'm filling up my coffee cup to go before I go hit the road, and all the salespeople, and there's like 40 sales guys out on the sales floor, and they're all over in the TV section. And so I'm what's going on over here? So I go walk over, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And I'm seeing one of the towers smoking. And I'm like, hey, well, what's going on? Is this like a movie, or is this like the real thing? And guys go, no, this is real life. This is live TV going on. I'm like, what? And so I sit there, I'm watching it, and then the second plane hits, and it goes up, and so we're sitting there walking. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then when the tower collapses, I'm like looking at that, and I'm like, what? I elbow the sales guy next to me. I'm going, bro, that's towers don't fall down like that.
No,
absolutely not. What I saw right there, I go, that's a demolition job. I go, I've watched many videos. My dad was in construction, being a commercial construction guy, and I go, buildings don't fall like that. I go, buildings don't fall because a plane hits it. And so I just, at that point, it was just one of those things. So this has been
a big red pill for a lot of people.
Yeah. And so it was always interesting, man. Well, I just sat back and just kind of watched how this thing is all played out. And now we get to the times that we have now. Holy crap.
Orchestrated, isn't it?
Absolutely orchestrated. I mean, I've watched, well, okay, put it this way, discernment is one of the gifts I have. And so what has been normal life to me and how I see things, which I think everybody like sees things the way I see things, because that's kind of how we all interpret people. You know, everybody thinks that everybody else is more like them than less like them. We all know that's really not the truth, but I think psychological, we all interpret everybody that way, and in our filter. And, you know, so my whole life I've been seeing all these things and aware of things. And then as I talk to people, I'm like, well, what? It's like, you don't see this and you don't see that, and you're not connecting the dots. And it's really, really frustrating. And so I just want to say, like, I realize, Thomas, that you do have eyes to see. I mean, the Bible talks about this, is that there are very, very, very few people who do have eyes to see what's going on. I just like hear you talk and like watch how you just kind of orchestrate things as best you can. And because public are really, really, if they had any idea of what was really going on, people would be freaking out. I mean, having eyes into the spiritual realms and what's really going on, because everything is spiritual before it's ever going to be physical. The spiritual realm was around long before Earth and all of us are here. It's going to be around long after we're all gone. The spiritual realm is more real than the physical realm. There's one
that is very true.
That's
very true.
There's one of the pastors that spoke into my life, Pastor Jack Lohman at City Bible Church, and the guy was amazing. He's right now, but that guy has done more for speaking life into me and my future than most of the people on the planet. And he's like taking me through like deliverance and I know I had some stories about like demon possession, like all that kind of stuff. I won't be telling any stories anymore because I have this thing. I'm way over too detailed, and I just share way too. It takes me way too long to tell a story. If I tell a story, right, I need to like write it down, edit it, encapsulate it, which I have found out in the last 2 weeks because being live on your thing, I listened to like me talking. I'm like, holy crap, do you sound like a nutbag?
Oh, I mean that happens when people, get on for the first time, they will just kind of go off on a tangent. I do it sometimes on here, but man, that's why we do this. It takes a couple times and then you get a feel for the rhythm of it. You just have to be well aware that there are other people too that are wanting to call. So it's like it's almost like beat the clock too.
Right. Absolutely. And we're living in a microwave society. Nobody has time to actually listen to all the details of like stuff that I think is important. Like,
sure. It's just it's quick and to the point. And then if somebody,
it is. And so
takes a hold of it, then they do. If they don't, then they don't.
It is. And so, but I appreciate your vision. I appreciate what you're able to do because
thank you.
I am planning on, starting a podcast just because I need to tell my stories because I got a lot of them. But
do it. It's very therapeutic as well.
Well, and the whole spiritual thing is like even though I've like lived on the wrong side of the fence for some of my life, there's most of my life I haven't lived on the wrong side of the fence, and so I just got a really, really good perspective. And in my stories, like we'll get into like family and all that stuff. But Thomas, you do an amazing job. Red Pill is like amazing. Like, you two are a couple of my favorite guys. I mean, X-22 Report,
absolutely,
and Space Shot 76. You guys are the core of like where I'm gathering everything from. And just hearing me online the last couple of weeks, I'm like, holy crap! This is how it goes in my head. It's sure the heck not how it comes out, how it comes across to everybody else. Like when it's actually being like recorded or live, I should say. I've noticed. And it's given me a lot of respect. Like,
it's difficult. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do. But my man, let me take another call before we end the show. And I appreciate your support, man.
We appreciate you. Love you, bro.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
We'll be in touch. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, my friend. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right.
Very, very kind words. It's always good to hear. It's always good to hear that. We'll take another call. 6005. What's up? 6005.
Thomas.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, Thomas. This is Reese Rauder.
Reese?
Reese.
Hi, Reese. How are you?
I'm doing stellar. Thank you. You look so
Good.
handsome.
Thank you. Very sweet. Thank you.
Yeah. So I like that you were talking about energy today.
Mhm.
And
You sound a little low. Can you turn your volume up a little bit? You're pretty low. Or something? I don't know.
Is that better?
That's a little better. Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
So
Now.
You were talking about energy today, and I found that particularly interesting. I don't know if I'm the only one of your listeners, but I've definitely been experiencing a shift in energy that's definitely like almost tangible, I would say. Especially like since 2012, probably right around the time that CERN fired up their collider.
Yeah, no, yeah, 2012, I believe, was a pivotal moment. I don't know why, but it was.
Yeah, and interesting fact. Do you know what celebrity they had turn on the hydrogen collider?
Who?
Tom Hanks. Tom bloody Hanks. Like if that's not proof that he's part of this cabal and this is all connected, and then with the eclipse that happened in 2017, I think it's a buildup of energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna pop. But I just hope that a lot of people are where they're supposed to be spiritually when that happens. I'm glad that we're on this timeline. Things could be a lot worse. But
Oh, yeah, you could be on the timeline where Hillary won, You could be on that timeline. Good luck with that. It's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing to witness. And, I think that the energy is palpable. I think we all feel it. I think we're all trying to cope with it and understand it and let it flow with us. And it's going. And I think that eventually will happen. We're just not there yet as a society.
Right. Yeah, that great awakening. I would love for us to be there, but I think we have a long way to go. As human beings, our greatest weapon that we have, though, our superpower, if you will, is our collective consciousness.
Yes.
So we need to spend a lot of time as spiritual beings just putting into that ether and just putting positivity and love and, even loving the trolls on Twitter when I'm being just attacked by all these lefties. I just, I try to just, even push out love, even to them.
I know. That's all you can do is you push out, and then whatever you push out, you get back. That's universal law. That's just what happens. If there was more positivity in the world, it would be much easier. It would be an easier fought battle. I can tell you that.
And you're doing your part. I definitely want to congratulate you. You're doing your part. And,
thank you.
With the whole with Q talking about us, taking our oath, and that really spoke to me this week too. So I've been trying to do some inventory about, how can I give more? How can I be more a part of this movement? Because I don't want to just be all talk and no action. So you are doing your part. This is a call for all of us patriots to really step up and do our part as well.
Listen, that's what all this is about. Reese, I thank you for calling. I thank you for the support and the love. And, we do this 3 days a week. This week will probably be a Saturday since I have my kids. So we'll come back Saturday with another call-in show. And, I'm glad you enjoy it. Just spread the channel. That's what it's here for.
Thank you. So much love coming to you, Thomas. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Reese. Call back anytime, sweetie. I appreciate it.
Okay. Bye.
Alrighty. Bye-bye. Guys. What'd you think about tonight's show, huh? Did you have fun? Good calls. Good calls today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to this channel. Let's get to 1,000 likes. We're sitting at 865. Can we get to 1,000 likes? I would really appreciate it. This is the show's evolving. We try to get there. We push as hard as we can. We're approaching 200,000 subs on the channel. We are so suppressed. We should have 2 million on here. And that's probably what it really is. It's probably like 500,000, and they just don't. You know, I think that's with all of us. And, you know, you just have to keep fighting. You have to fight the good fight. And you just have to go with the ebbs and flows, and you grow and adjust to it and embrace it. That's what you do. That's what each and every one of us should do, even when we're out in public. It's not just about this digital platform. It's about the actual physical platform that's outside your door. Guys, again, please follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. I would really appreciate that. It's very important to do that. And also, if you want to become a Patreon member, guys, so much work goes into this, a lot of time and a lot of effort. And, you know, you guys keep me afloat. Patreon is very, very important, and it's actually super affordable. So if you want to do that, I would really appreciate it. And subscribe to my backup channel, TRUreporting 2.0. Listen, guys, I enjoy it each and every time with you. If I was a little low today, hey, we all get there, but we end on a positive note every single show. I will talk to you all tomorrow with a brand new podcast, and expect to see me on this Saturday. We'll all hang out together again. All right, guys, I will talk to you all soon. God bless each and every one of you. God bless your families. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to the callers. Thanks to everybody who helped keeps this show going. I really appreciate it. Hit that 1,000 likes. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Guys, if you found what you just watched informative and you enjoyed it, then please subscribe to the TRUreporting family today. There are many ways to support this channel, like our Patreon link, our PayPal link, and our TRUreporting.us official website link in the description box below. Join the TRUreporting family today and be a part of history, because where we go one, we go all.